In the tapestry of human existence, the concept of fate has been a subject of contemplation across cultures and philosophies for centuries. While Western traditions often depict fate as a predetermined path, Eastern philosophies, particularly Zen Buddhism, offer a nuanced perspective that challenges our conventional understanding of destiny and coincidence. This exploration delves into the Zen path to understanding fate, positing that in the intricate dance of the cosmos, there are no mere coincidences. Every moment, encounter, and challenge is imbued with purpose and interconnectedness. Zen Buddhism, with its profound simplicity and depth, teaches us that life's apparent coincidences are not random, but are laden with meaning and intention. Unlike the deterministic views of fate, Zen suggests a dynamic interplay between our actions, thoughts, and the universe. This perspective invites us to live more mindfully, to observe the subtle connections between cause and effect, and to embrace each experience as a vital thread in the fabric of our existence. In Zen, understanding fate requires us to go beyond the surface of everyday occurrences to see the underlying unity of all things. It is an invitation to witness the world with the clarity of a still pond, reflecting the truth that everything is interconnected and every action reverberates through the web of life. This realization fosters a deep acceptance of the present moment and the circumstances of our lives, not as arbitrary, but as the precise place where our path unfolds. Mindfulness and awareness. The practice of mindfulness, a cornerstone of Zen Buddhism, transcends mere meditation to become a profound engagement with the ebb and flow of existence. This practice of being deeply present and fully engaged with the moment invites a clarity and serenity into our lives that can often seem elusive amid the cacophony of modern living. Through mindfulness, we cultivate a space of awareness that allows us to perceive the intricate tapestry of life, revealing that what may appear as mere coincidences are, in fact, purposeful events intricately woven into the fabric of our existence. Mindfulness, in its essence, is an act of reverence for the present moment. It teaches us to inhabit our experiences fully, to embrace each breath, each step, and each thought with a heart of openness and curiosity. This is not a passive state but an active exploration of the now, a journey inward that brings us face to face with the raw beauty and truth of our lives. Through practices such as Zazen, or sitting meditation, we learn to quiet the mind, to sift through the noise and find the silence within. This silence is not empty but full of the profound wisdom of our true nature, waiting to be discovered. Similarly, Kinhin, or walking meditation, transforms a simple act into a sacred ritual, each step a grounding connection to the earth, each breath a bridge between the inner and outer worlds. This practice embodies the principle of mindfulness by engaging the body and mind in a harmonious dance of awareness, where each movement is an expression of being fully alive. In the rhythmic cadence of walking, we find a reflection of the cyclical nature of existence, a reminder of the impermanent yet eternal flow of life. Mindfulness also extends beyond formal meditation to infuse our daily activities with a sense of presence and intention. Whether we are eating, speaking, working, or resting, mindfulness invites us to bring a quality of attention and care to our actions, to live each moment as if it were both the first and the last. It is in these ordinary moments that we often find the most profound insights, the simple truths that connect us to the deeper currents of life. The cultivation of mindfulness fosters a heightened awareness of the interconnectedness of all things. Through this lens, we begin to see that our thoughts, words, and actions ripple out into the world, influencing not only our own path but also the fabric of the collective human experience. This realization brings with it a sense of responsibility and empowerment, inspiring us to live with compassion, integrity, and wisdom. It illuminates the ways in which our individual journey is interwoven with the larger story of humanity, each of us contributing to the unfolding of a shared destiny. Moreover, mindfulness teaches us to hold our experiences lightly. to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. This detachment is not a form of disengagement but a way of relating to our experiences with equanimity and grace. It allows us to encounter life as challenges with a calm steadiness, to meet joy and sorrow with the same open-hearted presence. This quality of awareness becomes a sanctuary within, a place of peace and stability amidst the changing tides of life. In embracing mindfulness, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It is a path that leads us to the heart of our being, to the realization that there are no coincidences in life, only the unfolding of a deeper wisdom that guides us toward our true purpose. Through mindfulness, we learn to navigate the complexities of existence with clarity and insight, finding in each moment an opportunity for awakening and growth. It is a practice that enriches our lives in profound ways, offering a compass to navigate the vast ocean of existence with grace and mindfulness. The illusion of control. The teaching of Zen regarding the illusion of control touches on a profound truth that resonates deeply within the human experience. This illusion, deeply ingrained in our psyche, propels us to micromanage the variables of our lives, from the minutiae of daily routines to the grand arcs of our life narratives. We chart out plans with precision, set goals with determination, and forge ahead with the belief that through sheer will, we can bend the arc of our destiny to our desires. Yet, time and again, life unravels in unexpected ways, reminding us of the futility of our attempts to control the uncontrollable. Zen Buddhism offers a radical yet liberating perspective on this human predicament. It teaches that the essence of wisdom lies not in exerting control but in surrendering to the flow of life. This surrender is not an act of defeat but a profound acknowledgement of the intricate beauty of existence, with its inherent unpredictability and impermanence. It is about recognizing that the universe operates on a scale and complexity beyond our comprehension, and that our attempts to control are but ripples in the vast ocean of existence. This realization opens the door to a more harmonious way of being. When we let go of the need to control, we are not abandoning our agency but redirecting it. We learn to focus on what is truly within our power, our responses to the unfolding events of our lives. This shift in focus is transformative, allowing us to engage with life more fully and authentically. We become nimble travelers on the path of life, able to navigate its twists and turns with agility and grace, rather than rigidly attempting to force it into a predetermined mold. Letting go of control also invites a deeper trust in the process of life. It cultivates a faith in the notion that there is a larger order and wisdom at play, one that weaves the events of our lives into a coherent tapestry, even if its pattern is not immediately apparent to us. This trust is not blind, but is rooted in the observation of nature and the recognition of the cycles and rhythms that govern the natural world. Just as the seasons change with a reliability that does not require our intervention, so too do the cycles of our lives unfold in accordance with a deeper logic. Embracing the uncertainty of life is an exercise in humility and courage. It requires us to acknowledge the limits of our understanding and to face the unknown with openness and curiosity. This stance does not leave us passive or resigned but empowers us to act with intention and purpose, guided by wisdom and compassion rather than fear and attachment. We learn to flow with life, like water molds itself to the contours of the terrain, finding strength in adaptability and resilience in surrender. The peace that comes from letting go of control is profound and pervasive. It seeps into every aspect of our being, calming the turbulent waters of the mind and soothing the restless spirit. This peace is not the absence of challenges or difficulties, but a deep-seated equanimity that allows us to meet life's vicissitudes with a calm and steady heart. It is the peace of knowing that we are in harmony with the greater dance of existence, participants in the unfolding mystery of life. In practice, relinquishing control means cultivating mindfulness in our daily lives, approaching each moment with presence and awareness. It means listening deeply to ourselves and to the world around us, responding to life's invitations with openness and curiosity. It involves embracing vulnerability, recognizing that in our openness, we discover our true strength. And crucially, it means cultivating gratitude, appreciating the beauty and richness of life, even in its most challenging moments. Since teaching on the illusion of control is a call to awaken to the fullness of life, it invites us to step into the current of existence with trust and faith, to let go of the shore and immerse ourselves in the river of life. In doing so, we discover not only the freedom that comes from letting go, but also the joy of being fully alive, engaged in the sacred dance of existence with a heart full of love and a spirit open to the wonder of each unfolding moment. Interconnectedness of all beings. The principle of interconnectedness that Zen Buddhism emphasizes is not merely a philosophical concept, but a profound understanding that has the power to radically alter how we engage with our lives and the world around us. It reveals that the boundaries we perceive between ourselves and others, between humanity and nature, are artificial constructs that belie the fundamental unity of all existence. This recognition of our deep interconnection with all beings and phenomena invites us into a more harmonious relationship with the world, one that is characterized by empathy, compassion, and mindful engagement. Interconnectedness implies that every thought we harbor, every word we speak, and every action we take sends ripples through the fabric of reality, affecting not just our own trajectory but the collective journey of all beings. This is a tremendous responsibility, but also a profound opportunity to live in a way that contributes to the well-being of all. When we internalize the truth of interconnectedness, we see that the happiness and suffering of others are not separate from our own. This realization can transform the way we approach our daily lives, encouraging us to act with intentionality and compassion. The awareness of interconnectedness nurtures a deep sense of empathy, the ability to feel with others. This empathy is not a passive attribute but an active force that drives us to alleviate suffering wherever we find it. It motivates us to extend kindness, not only to our fellow human beings, but to all creatures and the natural world itself. In recognizing the intrinsic value of all life, we begin to live with a reverence for the world that is both humbling and elevating. This shift in perspective also has profound implications for how we address the challenges facing our world today. From the environmental crisis to social injustices, the principle of interconnectedness offers both a diagnosis and a prescription. It shows us that these are not isolated issues but symptoms of a deeper disconnection from the web of life. And it suggests that the path to healing lies in restoring our sense of belonging to this web, in living with an awareness that our individual well-being is inseparably linked to the well-being of the whole. Living with an awareness of interconnectedness also changes how we relate to ourselves. It invites us to look beyond the narrow confines of the ego and to see ourselves as part of a larger story. This can be a liberating experience, freeing us from the isolation and loneliness that come from identifying too closely with our individual selves. It can help us to overcome the fear and insecurity that drive so much of our destructive behavior, replacing these with a sense of security that comes from knowing we are never truly alone. Moreover, the practice of seeing interconnectedness in everyday life can be a source of great joy and wonder. It can be found in the simple act of breathing, as we inhale air that has circulated around the planet and exhale breath that will nourish plants and trees. It can be seen in the food we eat, which connects us to the earth, the sun, and the countless hands that help bring it to our table. And it can be felt in the moments of genuine connection with others, when the barriers between self and other fall away and we experience the profound unity of being. In essence, the principle of interconnectedness teaches us that everything we do matters. It invites us to live with greater awareness, compassion, and responsibility, knowing that our lives are deeply intertwined with the lives of all beings. It challenges us to ask not just what we can take from the world, but what we can give to it, and it offers us a vision of a world transformed by the power of our collective intention and action, a world where the well-being of all is the guiding principle of our lives together. Embracing interconnectedness is a journey that begins with each of us in the choices we make every day. It is a path that leads not only to personal transformation but to the healing of the world. As we walk this path, we discover that the true measure of our lives is not found in the wealth we accumulate or the accolades we receive, but in the depth of our connection to all of life and the love we share with the world. Karma and fate. The concept of karma, as understood in the Zen tradition, offers a profoundly nuanced view of fate and personal responsibility. It teaches us that the fabric of our lives is woven from the threads of our actions, thoughts, and intentions, each one contributing to the pattern that emerges. This perspective on karma as the law of cause and effect empowers us with both the responsibility and the ability to shape our destiny through mindful living. It shifts our focus from seeking to assign blame for our circumstances to understanding our role in creating them, and more importantly, how we can influence what unfolds next. Understanding karma as a mechanism for learning and growth rather than punishment or reward transforms the way we approach our life experiences. Challenges and obstacles are no longer seen as misfortunes or injustices inflicted upon us by an external force, but as integral parts of our journey, each offering valuable lessons that contribute to our spiritual development. Similarly, positive experiences and achievements are not merely rewards to be enjoyed but opportunities to practice gratitude, humility, and generosity. This view encourages us to live more consciously, recognizing that every moment offers a choice and that these choices have consequences that extend far beyond the immediate context. By embracing the principle of karma, we are invited to become more intentional in our actions and more reflective on our intentions. We begin to see the interconnectedness of our actions with the broader web of life and understand that our individual well-being is inseparably linked to the well-being of others. This realization fosters a deeper sense of compassion and empathy, driving us to act in ways that contribute positively to the world around us. It encourages us to ask not only what our actions will bring to us but also what they will contribute to the world. Moreover, the Zen approach to karma emphasizes the importance of the present moment as the arena in which we shape our fate. While we may not be able to change the past, we have the power to influence the future through the choices we make now. This empowers us to live with a sense of agency and purpose, aware that every thought, word, and deed is a brushstroke on the canvas of our lives. It encourages us to live with mindfulness and integrity, knowing that the quality of our lives is a reflection of the quality of our engagement with the present. Furthermore, understanding karma in this way helps to cultivate patience and perseverance. We learn to trust the process of our unfolding lives, confident that our sincere efforts will bear fruit in time. We become more resilient in the face of adversity, understanding that difficulties are not dead ends but detours on the path that can lead us to new insights and strengths. This trust in the efficacy of our actions gives us the courage to pursue our true path, even when it diverges from the expectations of others or the norms of society. In essence, the Zen understanding of karma and fate invites us to live with a deep sense of responsibility, compassion, and purpose. It offers a path to freedom not from the consequences of our actions, but from the cycle of unconscious behavior that binds us to suffering. Through mindful living, we can shape a destiny that reflects our highest values and aspirations, contributing to the collective well-being of all beings. This approach to karma and fate is not a burden but a gift, offering us the opportunity to engage with the profound mystery of existence in a way that is both empowering and liberating. Learning from life's challenges. Zen Buddhism's perspective on life as challenges offers a radical shift from the common view of adversity. It suggests that within every difficulty lies a pathway to profound personal transformation and enlightenment. This philosophy does not trivialize the pain or struggle that comes with life's challenges, but rather recontextualizes it as a crucible for spiritual growth and self-discovery. By adopting a Zen mindset towards hardships, we learn to navigate the turbulent waters of life with a sense of grace and purpose, turning our trials into catalysts for inner change. Embracing challenges with equanimity and openness, as Zen suggests, requires a deep inner shift. It means moving away from habitual reactions of aversion or despair towards a stance of curiosity and willingness to engage with what is. This does not imply passivity or resignation, but an active engagement with life's difficulties from a place of strength and flexibility. It is about acknowledging our pain, yet not allowing it to define us or limit our potential for growth. Instead, we learn to ask, what can this experience teach me? This question opens the door to a wealth of insights about our resilience, our capacity for compassion, and the impermanent nature of all things. Moreover, the Zen approach to learning from life's challenges teaches us the art of letting go. Letting go of our preconceived notions of how things should be, of our attachment to outcomes, and of the stories we tell ourselves about our suffering. This process of letting go is not a one-time act, but a continual practice that deepens our understanding of the nature of existence. It frees us from the weight of unnecessary suffering and allows us to experience life more fully, with a heart that's open to whatever comes our way. Furthermore, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth fosters a profound sense of resilience. This resilience is not merely the ability to endure, but to thrive amidst adversity. It is built on the recognition that we are more than our circumstances and that our spirit can remain unbroken even in the face of the greatest difficulties. This resilience is also nurtured by the sense of interconnectedness that Zen emphasizes, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. The shared nature of human suffering becomes a source of connection and compassion, motivating us to support one another with kindness and empathy. Lastly, the Zen perspective on adversity invites us to find beauty and meaning in the midst of hardship. Just as the lotus flower's beauty is accentuated by the mud from which it rises, so too can our lives be enriched by the challenges we face. This viewpoint encourages us to look for the light within the darkness, to appreciate the moments of joy and connection that can emerge even in the hardest times. It teaches us that enlightenment is not found in escaping the world's suffering, but in turning towards it with an open heart and a willing spirit. In embracing life's challenges through the lens of Zen Buddhism, we embark on a journey of continual learning and self-transformation. Each obstacle becomes a stepping stone on the path to enlightenment, each moment of suffering a doorway to deeper self-awareness and compassion. This path requires courage, patience, and persistence, but it promises a life lived with depth, meaning, and a profound sense of peace. Regardless of the external circumstances we may face, the power of now, the principle of living in the present moment, a cornerstone of Zen Buddhism, transcends mere philosophical musing to become a vital practice for achieving a deeper connection with the essence of life. This teaching, often encapsulated in the phrase "the power of now," invites us into a profound engagement with the immediacy of our experiences, urging us to shed the layers of past regrets and future anxieties that often shroud our perception. It champions the notion that true fulfillment, peace, and understanding are accessible only in the here and now, the eternal present where life actually takes place. This Zen practice of being present in the moment is an antidote to the fragmentation of our attention in today's fast-paced world, where the mind is frequently pulled in multiple directions, leaving us feeling scattered and disconnected. By cultivating mindfulness and presence, we learn to bring our full attention to the task at hand. Whether it's the simple act of drinking a cup of tea, engaging in conversation, or observing a sunset. This wholehearted engagement with the present moment not only deepens our appreciation of life's simple pleasures but also opens our eyes to the subtle nuances and beauty that we might otherwise overlook. Moreover, living in the now fosters a sense of serenity and equanimity, as it teaches us to accept the present moment as it is, without trying to resist change or escape it. This acceptance does not imply resignation, but rather a wise acknowledgement of the impermanence of all phenomena. When we embrace the present without resistance, we tap into a wellspring of peace that lies beyond the fluctuating circumstances of our lives. This peace is not a distant goal to be achieved, but a reality to be experienced moment by moment as we align ourselves with the flow of life. Furthermore, the practice of being present in the now enhances our resilience and adaptability. By grounding ourselves in the present, we are better equipped to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure, rather than reacting impulsively based on past conditioning or fears about the future. This mindful approach to life enables us to navigate adversity with grace, learning from each experience and growing in wisdom and strength. Living in the present also enriches our relationships, as it allows us to truly listen and connect with others. When we are fully present with someone, we communicate not just with words, but with our entire being, creating a space of openness and trust that deepens our connections. This quality of presence is a gift we give to others and ourselves, fostering genuine encounters that nourish the soul. In the broader context of understanding fate, the power of now reminds us that our lives are shaped in the present moment. Each choice we make, each action we take, is a thread in the fabric of our destiny. By living mindfully in the now, we become active co-creators of our fate, empowered to steer our lives in the direction of our deepest values and aspirations. We recognize that every moment is laden with potential for transformation, and that by embracing the now, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that life offers. In essence, the Zen teaching of living in the present moment is a call to awaken to the fullness of life, to experience the richness of existence in its entirety. It invites us to shed the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future, to meet life with openness, curiosity, and wonder. As we cultivate the power of now, we discover the true essence of being, a state of presence that is both the path and the destination, leading us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the interconnected web of life. Letting go of expectations. The Zen practice of letting go of expectations is a powerful antidote to the cycle of desire and disappointment that often characterizes our lives. It teaches us to approach life with an open heart, ready to welcome whatever comes our way with acceptance and grace. This approach does not imply a passive resignation to fate, but a conscious choice to embrace the fluid nature of existence, recognizing that our rigid expectations often blind us to the beauty and opportunities present in each moment. Releasing our hold on specific outcomes liberates us from the heavy burden of needing life to conform to our narrow vision of how things should be. It allows us to experience the richness of life in its myriad forms, finding joy and learning in the unexpected twists and turns of our journey. This openness to experience is akin to the mind of a child, full of wonder and devoid of preconceptions, where every moment is an adventure and every experience is infused with the potential for discovery. Furthermore, letting go of expectations enables us to live more fully in the present moment. When our minds are not preoccupied with what might happen next or fixated on achieving a particular outcome, we can devote our full attention to the here and now. This presence enriches our interactions, deepens our connections with others, and enhances our appreciation of the simple pleasures of life. It transforms ordinary moments into occasions of profound beauty and significance, revealing the extraordinary in the everyday. Adopting a flexible mindset, as Zen suggests, does not mean we abandon planning or cease to set goals. Rather, it means holding our plans and goals lightly, being prepared to adjust our course as circumstances change. It's about engaging fully in the process, doing our best, and then letting go of the attachment to specific results. This balance between effort and surrender is the key to navigating life's uncertainties with poise and resilience. It allows us to act with intention and purpose, while remaining open to the unfolding of life in its unpredictable glory. Moreover, the practice of letting go of expectations cultivates a profound sense of trust in the journey of life. It fosters a deep belief that, regardless of how things appear, everything is unfolding as it should for our highest good. This trust is not a blind optimism but a grounded faith in the inherent wisdom of the universe. It reassures us that every experience, whether deemed good or bad, is a step on the path of our evolution, offering lessons and opportunities for growth. In essence, letting go of expectations is an invitation to live with greater freedom, joy, and peace. It challenges us to expand our perspective, to see beyond the limitations of our desires, and to embrace the vast tapestry of life with all its hues and patterns. It teaches us to flow with life rather than resist it, to find harmony in the midst of change, and to discover the strength and flexibility that come from facing the unknown with an open heart. As we learn to let go of expectations, we find that life, in its infinite wisdom, often leads us to experiences far richer and more fulfilling than anything we could have planned or imagined. Finding meaning in coincidences, in the tapestry of existence, where every thread is woven with intention and purpose. Zen Buddhism teaches us to view what we call coincidences not as mere accidents, but as significant synchronicities. These moments, often brushed aside as inconsequential, hold the potential for profound insights, acting as guideposts along our spiritual journey. Zen invites us to cultivate a keen awareness and openness to the flow of life, encouraging us to recognize and interpret these signs as messages from the universe, nudging us toward deeper understanding and growth. Synchronicities serve as a reminder of the profound interconnectedness that underpins all of existence. In the Zen view, nothing occurs in isolation. Every event, encounter, and so-called coincidence is a reflection of the intricate web of cause and effect that connects all things. This perspective encourages us to look beyond the surface level of events and to see the underlying patterns and connections that bind our lives together. By paying attention to these synchronicities, we engage in a dialogue with the universe, one that can guide us toward realizing our true potential and purpose. The practice of finding meaning in coincidences also challenges us to break free from the confines of rational explanation and to embrace a more holistic understanding of reality. It invites us to trust in the intuitive wisdom that resides within us, to listen to the whispers of the universe that often speak through the language of synchronicity. This trust enriches our lives with a sense of wonder and magic, opening our hearts to the myriad ways in which the universe supports and guides us on our path. Moreover, these meaningful coincidences can act as catalysts for transformation, offering us opportunities to shift our perspective, to make pivotal decisions, and to change the course of our lives. They can bring new people into our lives, open doors to unexpected opportunities, and illuminate possibilities that we had not previously considered. By remaining open to these serendipitous occurrences, we allow the flow of the universe to work through us, leading us to experiences and insights that facilitate our spiritual awakening and growth. Engaging with the world in this way also fosters a deep sense of belonging and connection. When we recognize the synchronicities in our lives as expressions of the interconnectedness of all things, we feel more deeply woven into the fabric of the universe. This sense of connection can bring comfort and reassurance, reminding us that we are never truly alone, but are part of a larger, cosmic story that is unfolding in perfect harmony. In essence, finding meaning in coincidences is a practice that enriches our lives with depth, purpose, and connection. It encourages us to live with our eyes and hearts open to the wonder and mystery that surround us, to trust in the journey of life, and to find our place within the vast, interconnected web of existence. By paying attention to the synchronicities that dot our path, we learn to navigate life with a sense of curiosity, openness, and trust, confident that the universe is always guiding us toward our highest good. Embracing life's journey. Embracing life's journey, as Zen Buddhism teaches, involves a profound acceptance and engagement with the full spectrum of our experiences. It's a recognition that life, with its myriad hues ranging from the darkest shades of pain to the brightest tones of joy, is a canvas upon which our souls learn, grow, and evolve. This Zen perspective encourages us not just to endure the journey but to actively participate in it, finding meaning and purpose in every twist and turn. This approach to life is deeply transformative. It shifts our focus from merely seeking pleasure and avoiding pain to cultivating a deep appreciation for the richness and complexity of human experience. We learn to see beauty in the imperfections, to find strength in vulnerability, and to discover wisdom in the heart of confusion. By doing so, we open ourselves to a more authentic way of being, one that embraces the fullness of life without reservation. Furthermore, embracing life's journey in the Zen way means cultivating a profound sense of trust in the unfolding of our paths. It requires us to let go of our rigid expectations and preconceived notions about how our lives should unfold. Instead, we are invited to surrender to the current of life, trusting that it will carry us to exactly where we need to be. This trust is not passive. It's an active engagement with life that acknowledges our co-creative role in shaping our destiny while also recognizing the greater forces at play. Moreover, Zen teaches us that every moment is an opportunity for enlightenment, for awakening to the truth of our existence. Whether we are experiencing moments of joy, navigating challenges, or simply performing the mundane tasks of daily life, each moment offers a doorway into deeper understanding and connection with the universe. By being fully present and engaged with our experiences, we allow the wisdom of life to unfold through us, guiding us toward greater clarity, compassion, and peace. Embracing life's journey also means cultivating an attitude of gratitude. When we approach life with gratitude, even the most challenging experiences can be seen as gifts, offering us valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. This attitude transforms our relationship with life, turning every experience into a cause for thankfulness. Gratitude opens our hearts to the abundance of the present moment, allowing us to experience joy and contentment, regardless of our external circumstances. Finally, embracing life's journey is about recognizing that we are all travelers on the path, each with our own unique stories, challenges, and insights. This realization fosters a sense of connection and solidarity with others, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles or our joys. It encourages us to offer support and understanding to our fellow travelers, sharing the wisdom we have gained along the way. In essence, embracing life's journey from a Zen perspective is a profound commitment to living fully and authentically. It invites us to view each moment as a precious opportunity for growth, to trust in the wisdom of the universe, and to find joy and meaning in the unfolding tapestry of our lives. By adopting this attitude, we open ourselves to a deeper, more meaningful engagement with life, one that honors the beauty and complexity of the human experience. Ultimate, the Zen path to understanding fate is a journey of mindfulness, acceptance, and deep interconnectedness. It teaches us that there are no coincidences in life. Every event, every encounter, and every challenge is a thread in the fabric of our existence, woven with intention and purpose. By embracing the teachings of Zen, we can navigate the complexities of fate with grace and wisdom, finding peace in the present moment, learning from life's challenges, and ultimately, uncovering the profound interconnectedness